Welcome to a review of a figure that I've already reviewed, except they're in different colors, so that makes them special. Today's review is on both versions of Deepcover, those being the Generation Selects and Netflix version. Let's start with the Netflix version since I think it's the worst of the two. I'm not talking about quality, I mean they're the same figure. I'm talking about paint. Yes, the paint is very durable, but it just doesn't seem as good as the many other versions of the mold. To explain what I'm talking about, the chest goes all the way up to the top, and then up here it just stops. If I bring in Sideswipe, you can see it goes all the way around the piece. You see they also did it inside the arm, on the inside of the chest, on the inside of these pieces. So yeah, bit of a cut corner by Hasbro. Besides that, the battle damage is done really well. That's something that's consistent with all the Netflix figures, apart from a few of the Voyagers and whatever the hell Red Alert was doing.
I just stepped in shit.
But aside from the battle damage, there's not really a lot of detail here. But the Generation Selects version, yeah, this is so much better. All the colors here are molded, which means they were able to paint the smaller details. These bits on the knees, this triangle on the waist, these red parts under the lights, the logo on the chest and on the back, this silver part on the head, and the shoulder cannon even gets some paint. Design-wise, the Netflix version is basically just Siege Sideswipe but in blue, and the Generation Selects version is basically just G2 Sideswipe, but in blue. Jesus, how many versions of this mold have they released? You got Sideswipe, G2 Sideswipe, Netflix Sideswipe, Kingdom Sideswipe, Red Alert, Netflix Red Alert, Kingdom Red Alert, Tiger Track, and now these two. There are more versions of Siege Sideswipe than there are Seekers. Let's move on to accessories. For the Netflix version, you get the same shoulder cannon as Sideswipe, but instead of the missile being red, it is now silver. For the Generation Selects version, you get the same shoulder cannon, this time with that bit of painted detail, and for some strange reason, the missile is in black plastic but painted white. I don't know why they did this, especially because there's already white plastic on the figure. It seems like a waste of paint when they could have just cast it in white. You also get Red Alert's gun painted in silver. Moving on to articulation, head is on a ball joint, can go up, down, left, and right. Shoulders go all the way around and out. Bicep rotation, 90-degree elbow, nothing at the wrist, waist rotation, leg goes up that far, back that far, and out that far, thigh rotation, 90-degree knee, and an ankle pivot. This is pretty much what I mean when I say basic posing. 90-degree elbows and knees are average. Nothing at the wrist is average. And when Siege was released, ankle pivots became common. I've already explained that the transformation is simple and fun, and once again, badass space Lamborghini. I'm here in my garage. This time I got 2 Lamborghinis. On to final verdict. The Generation Selects version gets a 7 out of 10. And the Netflix version gets a 6 out of 10 for the crappy paint job. Please subscribe or Masterpiece Bumblebee will watch you when you sleep.